Hey guys, welcome back to another Weekend of Meals video. If you're new here in these videos, I share some of the meals we had over the weekend, as well as some clips of family fun. This week I have 2 delicious dinner recipes for you, as well as some homeschool fun and some quilting. So if you guys enjoy these videos on my channel, don't forget to hit that like button, and let's get to the video. For the first dinner of the weekend, Adam picked up this pre-seasoned pork meat for tacos that he found on sale. And this will actually be enough for 3 meals for us, so we split it up and we're only using a third of it. We just wrap this in some foil and put it in the oven on 250 degrees for 4 to 5 hours. To go with our tacos, Adam made a pineapple salsa. You can leave this chunky if you like, but we blended ours until it was smooth. We had 1 large tomato in the fridge that he cut into chunks. We also had 1/4 of a sweet onion that he added in, along with a good handful of cilantro. Next came 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, a handful of pineapple chunks, and some salt and pepper. We also added in just a splash of jalapeno juice. To put these together, we made some double-decker tacos with flour tortillas, refried beans, crunchy taco shells, our taco meat, some queso fresco cheese, some green onions, shredded lettuce, and our pineapple salsa.
I'm just using the knife. Why is the knife plugged in? It doesn't work. Oh, yes it does.
Careful.
So thank you instructions for
not
not telling us how to do it.
I don't know.
What? Whoa.
Maybe.
It's like, look, it's already,
It's like bubbling.
Whoa.
look at the bubble on top of the purple one.
Whoa.
It's so
Moon
cool.
rocks.
The small one is flying.
Yeah, just leave it on the table for now, babe. And then we'll try and move it.
All right. Get them all. Get them all. Get them. Get them. Got one more? Oh, you forgot one. Quite a few of you have asked me if I'd share how I do some of my quilting, so I thought I'd share how I make my equilateral triangle quilts. If you don't have a triangle template, which I don't, the triangles are easy to cut with just the lines on your cutting mat. I've already cut up all of my pieces for my quilt, so I'm just using some white scrap fabric to show you. I'm going to fold my fabric in half to fit my ruler better and cut it into 8-inch strips. Of course you can make your triangles any size you want, but I was going for big and bold this time. So first I cut off the edge to make it square, then I'm going to cut 8 inches away from that edge. I'm going to be using the 60-degree angle line on my board, lining it up where it meets with the horizontal line. Just pretend this line is the bottom of the mat because mine's been cut through. So I put the corner of my strip right where the 60-degree angle meets a 90-degree corner. And my first cut on the 60-degree angle line will give me my first end piece, which is half of an equilateral triangle. Now I'm going to flip the strip over vertically and line up the bottom corner at that same point. So now my next cut on the 60-degree line makes an equilateral triangle. Then I'll just repeat this process to make as many triangles as I can. You can see here I don't have enough left to make another full triangle, so I just make a straight cut to get another end piece. Now we'll start sewing our rows together. All you need to do this is a 1/4 inch foot. So I just lay 2 triangles facing right sides together, and you want to make sure the grain of the fabric is vertical so your rows don't stretch and end up lopsided. Then you just sew a 1/4 inch seam all the way down. You can use pins if you want, but with a piece this small, I just skip it to save some time. Then you would press this seam open with your iron. I'm just saving time for your sake here, and then sew on your second piece. So again, you just line up your edges and your corners. You're going to have a little corner from the last seam hanging out, but just ignore it and line up the sides. Now you just keep adding triangles onto this row until it's as wide as you want your quilt to be. Thanks. I love you. Go back to bed. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Go back to bed.
What is this, Mom?
I love you. Sweet dreams.
Are you making the rainbow blanket?
I am. So here's what a row looks like when it's all done. This is one of the fastest quilts, in my opinion, to make, aside from a square patch, and it ends up looking so good when it's finished. Sewing your rows together is pretty simple too. You just want to line them up right sides together. On this one, it's important that you make sure the points of your triangles are all lined up. I just stick a pin in there to make sure they don't move. Then you just sew down the whole row with a 1/4 inch seam allowance and press it open when you're done. Also make sure to remove your pins when you get close. You don't want to sew over them because you could break your needle, poke an eye out, or jam up your machine. None of these sound like any fun, and I've done almost 3 of them. So you just want to get as close to your pin as you can and then take it out. So here's what 2 rows look like sewn together. If you'd like to see a part 2, where I finish the top and maybe show you how I quilt it on my tiny machine, make sure to hit that like button and let me know in the comments below. Tonight for dinner we made this amazing firecracker chicken that I saw Brittany make on At Home with Brit. This sauce turned out so delicious. I'll link the recipe she used down below as well as her video. We followed the recipe loosely. I think we ended up doubling it and it turned out great. I was a little worried it would be too spicy for the boys, but they devoured it. So we coated our chicken breast pieces in some cornstarch, then got started on the sauce. All it has in it is some buffalo sauce, brown sugar, rice vinegar, and crushed red pepper. Once we had our sauce mixed up, we tossed our chicken pieces into some beaten eggs. Then we shallow fried them with a few tablespoons of vegetable oil for 3 to 4 minutes per side. When all of our batches of chicken were browned, we added our sauce and put this in the oven for 35 minutes, stirring halfway through. We served our chicken over some jasmine rice with green onions. This was absolutely delicious, but I think it would have been even better with some broccoli. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, we would love for you to join our YouTube family. So hit that subscribe button down below and turn on notifications, and we'll see you guys in the next one.